Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is the indicator edition of Fight Club, a new playlist I've decided to create, basically going over the indicators that I use. Today I'm going to be talking about my confirmation 1 indicator. You see it here on my charts every day. It's the DID index. It's one of a few favorites of mine, and I'll talk about why that is. So I've got it loaded here. I've removed the rest of the junk, and I have just left our baseline here just to give a bit of a reference there, but at the moment I've just got the DID index down here. It's, it looks a bit messy, but in this area here where it does look messy, it's pretty much a consolidation zone. You're going to find that your other indicators as well as your volume indicator are going to keep you out of this. Alright, so don't panic too much about this. But look what happens when you get a good signal. Look at this. It's just crazy. So we get across here. We've had a baseline across here. We get a C1 indicator cross, giving us a good signal to go long as all the others match it. But and then mate, skyrocket. So even if we got in, say there's our cross, say we got in here, and say we went to the very top, but chances are you're not going to get that high. That's about 430 pips. That's not a bad run. Now you're only going to get that much distance with half of your position size, because we take half off at ATR1, but that's where the cream is, so it's not bad. Now let's have a closer look at this DID index. You can see when we get into a nice trending sort of move, whilst it does wiggle around, it doesn't really cross. It only crosses either when you're getting a change in direction, or you get this sort of fast moves, or really sort of tight consolidation. You can see how close the lines are to sort of like a, I guess a center line here. So the farther away it is from that line, like this, the stronger the move is. So you can be pretty comfortable, pretty sure that it's actually going to give you a bit of a move there. Now one of the things I really like about this indicator, if we have a look inside, it makes it really easy for back testing. It has this option here called show lines. So if we set that to true, bang, every time there's a cross, the next candle, it gives you a line. So for a visual back testing point of view, you can see, okay, exactly where you would get in, assuming all your other indicators actually line up. So we're just going to take that as a granted that that is what's actually happening. So you can see when you hit a good run, bang, it's perfect, there's no crosses. When you get a mess like this, yeah, it's ugly. But all your other indicators are telling you, hey, we're not actually trading in here. So it doesn't really matter. When it looks like this, you can be sure that things are going to come out of that consolidation period, which it does right here. And then look, no more crosses, pretty strong run up there. Now even if you're using your base as an exit, okay, you've come up, you've exited, come up again. Now you might take 1 or 2 losses here, but we're not getting any crosses. We're just still in the long position here. So we've exited out, but we might take some continuation trades and sort of climb our way up there. Just depends on what exit indicator you're using and what methods you want to follow with that. So a lot of people use a separate exit indicator, or you could use your baseline as a base cross as a an exit, and then a flip of your C1 indicator to give you position to go long or short. So it's not bad. So all that being said, it's a good indicator. You can do really good visual back testing just by loading it on default settings. Put those lines on true, and you can see the big runs that you're going to catch. The really cool thing about that is once you set this up, you can then throw on some other indicators and see if they line up. And if they don't line up, start tweaking with the settings, trying to get things that will line up or become close to it. So just as long as you're not using the same type of indicator, like a 2-line cross, So if I'm using this as a 2-line cross as a C1, which I do, then your C2 shouldn't be a 2-line cross. It should be a 0-line cross, or it should be something else. But you know, follow VP's method for that. Righto guys, so that's it for this edition of our indicator testing series. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and stay tuned, because it will be Tuesday morning, we will get back into the swing of things and start checking the market for trades. Righto, have a good weekend, see ya.